Alright, back again guys. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. We've got more to come. I'm starting to get back on top of it. Sorry for the big gap in between. Just dealing with the hassles of YouTube and not paying, as a lot of people are having the same problem. And I've got to do more work, get more subscribers, and get up to a stage where I can start funding these videos again. So yeah, please, by all means, that little button at the bottom says subscribe. Please press that. Be very much appreciated, as I'm trying to make this channel fund itself. As you know, everything's expensive today. It doesn't matter what you do, it all costs money. So even just electricity alone, if I could pay that, it'd be fantastic. But yes, what I was doing here, we're back at Thornside. The steel beams we painted last week. It's rained for almost 3/4 of a week. It's Friday now. Last Saturday we put these posts in, and they've been sitting a nice long time in the concrete, nice and set nice and hard now. And next week I'm going to put those steel beams on top. But before I do that, what we've done is adjust the plans, the engineering, to tie this building, this extension onto the house a bit better. So what we've got is these Merbau pieces of timber. They're all kiln dried, and as you see here, walk down to the end here, it's got this little badge on it, F27. So yeah, hard timber. Alright, doesn't need to be that hard back there, but yeah, if I used lesser timber, smaller size, by the time I put two more pieces up there, it cost me the same amount of money. These were quite expensive. They're $200 a stick, but they'll pack behind that C-channel, because what we're trying to do is tie the veranda back onto that brickwork. To do that, the fun part is trying to tie it back onto brickwork. You ever tried to tie the brickwork before? It's not easy, because there's no strength in bricks. There's only downward load. It's the only reason they sit there is because they're all on top of each other. If you pull sideways, the whole lot comes down. So what I've got to do, if you can see this, I don't know, see how we go. We've got to put the timber on the outside of the bricks, okay, because I need to pack it. You see that gap there between the stump and the house? That's 100 mil. I've got to pack that out so I can get the steel to bolt onto this timber and through to the house to tie it, to pull it all back together. So I've got to pack all this nice and solid with this timber through this brickwork. So here's the back of the brickwork, so I've got to get washers to put on the back, and I've got to go through that piece of timber there, bolt that. So I've got to pack that up there. There's a gap in there, can you see it? No, probably not, but I've got to pack that and then bolt that through and pull that together. And then once I've got the timber all done and secured properly, then I've got to secure the steel with bolts through and tie it back onto this steel beam and the timber ones on either side to pull the veranda together. Okay, and that'll hold the back end, so the veranda's all braced on the back. And my bracing for the front, we've added an extra post on each side, so I can make that into a portal frame on each side to brace the front. Okay, so that's what we're up to, and that's why we got this nice big timber, to make it easy, save time and effort, and secure this to the house properly. So you'll be seeing that. I'll take some more videos as we get that done, so you can see how to do it yourselves and make it work for you, because we've got to tie this. There's actually a doorway going right there. That window that's all going to be a doorway, and we've got to get that timber in below deck level. So the top of this timber is underside of timber deck, and I've got to work all that out tomorrow. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you right now, and we're just applying that. That's our first coat. I'll finish those two, and then in 30 minutes I'll roll them over, paint them again, 2 coats, and the paint I'm using, just so you guys see. Okay, all right, it's an undercoat seal enamel stain blocker. So one of the wonderful things that happens with most timbers is they bleed. If you use acrylic, that'll bleed through. And the last thing I need is to have these people see timber bloodstains going down that white brick. That would not look good. So 2 coats of the sealer, and we've added penetrol to it to bring the essential oils back into the enamel to make sure it does what it needs to do. Okay? Alright. Talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Press that little button, Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thanks guys. Talk soon. Bye.